Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me video. So I'm just going to be doing my makeup for you guys today, and then I'm also probably going to put in my Bellamy extensions today because my hair is like so dead at the bottom that I feel like I need something to like make it look less gross. So yeah, let's just get on into it. So I'm starting off by using my Clean and Clear Morning Burst Moisturizer and just applying this all over my face. Then I'm going to go in with a little bit of lip balm. This is an EOS balm, I think in Vanilla Mint. Then I'm priming my eyes with Urban Decay's Primer Potion in Eden. Here I'm starting off the eyes by using the Urban Decay 24/7 Shadow Pencil in the shade Sin, and I'm just putting this all over my eyelid to act as a base. It's a really pretty champagne shimmery color. Then I'm going in with the shade Coconut Cream from the Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar eyeshadow palette from Too Faced, and I'm just applying this all over my lid. Any matte, whitish, kind of nude skin tone color will work. This is just really to brighten up the lid. Then I'm going in with the shade Puddin with a big fluffy brush, and I'm using this as my transition shade. So just put this kind of right in the crease and right above the crease. This will act as a transition shade for the next colors that we're using. Next, I'm going in with a shade that I don't remember what the name is, but it's kind of like a dark, mid-tone-ish, really cool toned brown. And I'm putting this right into the crease and kind of also in the outer V. This is just to really help define the eyes a little bit more. Then I'm blending that color out. Now I'm using the shade Licorice with a pencil brush, and I'm going to place this in my crease, taking it almost all the way in, and then also on the outer V. So you'll see I drag it right down to my lash line on that very outer V right here. And this is just to really, really deepen up and intensify the eyes. This is kind of like a natural matte glam look. And it's a very, very soft, I wouldn't even call it a cut crease, it's just a very defined crease. Now, the key to this look is to blend, because we are using a black color, so I'm going to go in with the brush that we used for the second shade and blend, and then I'm going to use the darker, the fluffier, bigger brush to blend out again. So you want to kind of work in little sections with black. You always want to start off with just a little bit of product and then go in with more, as I am doing right here, and then blend again so that you don't have any harsh lines. And just keep blending. And on these two brushes that I'm using to blend out, I'm actually not taking any additional product, I'm just using the brush. And then I'm reapplying my lid color. Now I'm using the Posh lashes in Demi Whispies. I did do winged liner, but for some reason I can't find the footage of me doing my winged liner. My camera might have shut off, but I'm just applying the Demi Whispies. These are a really nice natural lash. Now I'm going to apply some face primer. This is the Makeup Forever Step 1 Pore Minimizing Primer. And then my foundation, I'm using the Maybelline FIT Me Matte and Poreless Foundation, which is like my all-time favorite foundation, with just a flat kabuki brush, flat top kabuki, and blending that out. And then I will use a beauty blender at the end just to make sure there's no brush strokes left, because I'm like super anal about blending, obviously. And in case you're wondering about my foundation, I am using it in the shade 120. Next, I'm going to conceal underneath my eyes. I'm using the LA Girl Pro Conceal in Creamy Beige, I believe it's called. And then also to highlight a little bit right underneath my eyes, as I'm doing right here, I'm using the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Chantilly. And then I'm blending that all off with a synthetic kind of angled kabuki. Those two brushes that I just showed, the two kabukis, are from BH Cosmetics, and they work amazingly. Next, I'm going to do a little cream contour. I'm using my Anastasia cream contour kit in light and mixing the two darkest shades on a Real Techniques contour brush from the Bold Metals collection. This is my all-time favorite brush to use for cream contouring. It just blends the product out really nicely. And I'm just putting this on my cheekbones, or underneath my cheekbones, and then also on my temples. I don't take this down my jaw or use it on my nose because I find it can be a little bit too harsh to cream contour on those places on my face. Next, I'm setting my under eye concealer using the NYX contour palette, and I'm using the kind of yellow banana shade and the kind of white vanilla looking shade. Then I'm just setting the rest of my face using a little bit of translucent powder. Now I'm going back into my under eyes, and the next few clips of me doing my under eyes are really like out of frame. I know it's so bad, but I'm basically just doing the same exact thing that I did above on my lids. I'm taking the kind of medium tone brown, blending that out, and then taking the black and blending that out. And you just want to really smoke out this lower lash line as best you can. And then I'm just applying a little bit of inner corner highlight. Next, I'm tight lining using the Urban Decay Zero Liner. And I just use a beauty blender to kind of hold down my eyelid because it's less harsh than using your finger, and it also won't ruin your makeup that you already set under there. And then just coating my lower lashes with some mascara. Now I'm going to go in and set my cream contour using again, the NYX contour kit. And I'm using my NARS Ita brush, which has kind of been my holy grail brush lately, and it looks super harsh on camera for some reason. I do go back and blend it out using a synthetic brush, but for some reason on camera it's like showing up so harsh and like a huge line. It didn't look like that in person. I'm also just contouring my nose and the underneath my lip with this brush. And then again, I'm going in with a synthetic stippling brush and just blending all of that out. I skipped blush today, and I am headed straight on into highlighter. I am using the highlighter from the Makeup Forever Pro Sculpt Duo in the shade number 2. It's this really beautiful gold, and I'm just using a teeny tiny Real Techniques setting brush to get a really precise highlight. And I'm in love. I'm just admiring my highlight right here. Next, I'm doing my brows, again just using my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in Blonde, and I just kind of sped through this clip and only put a little bit in because you've seen me do my brows before and it's really boring. Finishing off the look, I'm lining my lips using Mauve lip liner from NYX. This is like my favorite lip liner ever. I can't find it anywhere, so I bought a ton, but it's okay because I bought a ton of backups at the makeup show in New York. So yeah, I'm glad. And then I'm topping that with the matte high pigment gloss. It's not a gloss, it dries to like a liquid lipstick finish, matte. This is from LA Girls, and this is in the shade Dreamy, I believe, and it's just pairs with the NYX Mauve lip liner really nicely. So here's the finished makeup. Now going on to my hair, I am just combing out my extensions. These are Bellamy, I believe 22-inch extensions in Ash Blonde. I did custom color these, so they're not like the color that you see them right now is a little bit darker than they come. I just added some of the lights, but I'm just putting these in my hair as usual, and I have very thin hair, so I like to tease the little section that the clip will go in just before I put the clips in. It helps everything stay. Now I am just teasing the crown of my head and kind of all around my part just to give me a little bit of volume, and then I'm doing a really slick back look. I'm taking the front piece of my hair and kind of pushing it behind my ear and then using a bobby pin to secure it, and it took me a few times to find, you know, how I liked it. And you want it to kind of lay flat and look slick. You can even use some hairspray. My hair stays pretty well, so I didn't use any today, but I really love this look. I think it's cute and it just goes well with this natural glam look. So it's just, my hair is super long. I'm thinking about cutting my extensions. But yeah, that is the finished makeup and hair. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's just a really beautiful glam matte look. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.